I mean, you can't recover from saying that shit about I like war heroes who weren't captured. Come on. Hey, folks, I'm the Mysterious JG.
Oh, I'm Boba the Vulture.
And welcome back to the unnecessarily politically charged Let's Play of Dynasty Warriors 8. So, last time we won the Battle of Chirby, and I was all worked up about how it was the big turning point battle. Of course it is. It's a no-brainer. And then I was like, oh, wait, no, it isn't. Never mind. That makes total sense for Wei, not so much for Wu. But it's the Battle of Nanjun, so now the alliance who went Cao Cao Mania has been successful at Chirby.
Yes.
Which means that you have Liu Bei and a loyal band of followers, but they don't really have a whole lot of territory to call their own against Wu, which is a smaller kingdom than Wei, but is still an established actual territory. And they kind of have an uneasy alliance of sorts working together against Wei. Clearly, things are going to go in interesting directions, but for now, Wu is continuing to try to press their temporary advantage against Wei and take territory. With their main strategist, Zhou Yu, and secondary strategist, it's actually all three of these guys are considered strategists. Lu Su, well, Lu Su's really more of a domestic guy, but, you know, Dynasty Warriors, domestic guys become strategists. Zhou Yu is basically the commander of the military. Lu Meng is one of his main strategic-type generals. So, I don't know who you want to play as here. You have not played as Lu Su yet. I think we have not had a chance to play as Lu Meng yet.
I played as Lu Su in the last mission.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was Hamdinger, so I keep forgetting. And we have not had a chance to play as Lu Meng yet. And if you haven't played as Zhou Yu yet, you might want to do that now.
I mean, I'd be fine. I will
just throwing it out there.
Take your initiative. I'll be all right.
It seems to me that in the 3 or 4 other Dynasty Warriors games we've played, Zhou Yu's not around for very long after this point. So I might.
Want to give him one last spin?
I might give him one last spin, yeah.
All right. I will go ahead and try out this exciting new character. Rainmaker! So there you go, folks. Rainmaker.
You have to imagine Lu Meng striking this pose with his arms out to either side, and then the camera, like, zooms rapidly away. Rainmaker changes to golden glory as his shower of rain turns into a gold. Yeah. Oh, but they're both of man, so you might want to keep one of the Rainmakers.
Yep. All right.
You could do 2 Rainmakers of the same type. It's just that if you run up against guys,
a guy without an elemental thing,
you're in trouble. So, all right, you want to back out of that screen now, or?
No, actually, I think what I might do is screw it. Whatever. So 2 and 4 and 2.
So I've got.
Then you got.
I'm not gonna bother to change anything up.
Staffs.
4. I've got 4 and 2, 1 and 2, and you have.
I think I had. I should take a look at what the skills are. I mean, they're fine.
Yeah, most guys have 1 of 2 sets of skills.
Yeah, they're just straight up triangles or 4 and triangles. Okay.
And I gave him equestrian, which, depending on what you're doing in this mission, might not be a terrible idea. Determination. Restores health and
devotion. Turning on the night time of Indian day. Swap life.
Increases the chance that items will appear. Great. And he's 4 and 1. Okay. All right. Let's do this thing.
All my strength and wisdom are yours to command.
I suppose that's why I picked you as a character.
Oh, and now we have to do the thing again, right? I shouldn't have picked the guy I actually want to play as.
I thought I was nothing but a military man, but you encouraged me to get into academics.
I thought I was a mercenary man.
Once I started studying, I realized how interesting it really is. I'm learning so much, I almost feel like a new person every day.
Oh, that's
I feel like a new person every day because I'm learning so much. Old stuff is falling out of my head, like memories of my childhood.
I can't remember my father.
Nanjun is being defended by master defendant Cao Ren. The conventional attack methods won't be effective against them.
Between you and me, Liu Bei can't be trusted. It's obvious he's got his eyes on Jink Province.
Why are all the troops of Sun Quan's army staring at us like that? Did we do something to offend them?
Can you believe these two? How can they look so happy at a time like this?
We get to fight together again, Lord Liu Bei.
Getting ready to do. Because I had a character voice in mind. I was like, oh shit, this is one of the actual characters. How did it talk? Yes, Lady Sun. I am pleased we get to meet again. Oh wait, that's not how Liu Bei talks. But next time, I hope we can spend some time in a quieter place.
What? Oh, what a sweet thing to say. Tonks?
No, never mind. I don't know what came over me. I forgot my true love, Zhuge Liang. Jing Province won't be Master Liu Bei's base, but it's true that he wants to carve out a foothold here. We must try to make the situation favorable for Master Liu Bei, without breaking his alliance with the Wu. Oh, great hat.
I hear that Master Zhou Yu and Master Lu Su are both vital to our success. Without them, we are doomed. Gorilla. They're always aware of the situation. Of course, I don't have to tell you that.
You're in on the conspiracy.
Tune in on RT to find out. I mean, wherever I am.
The topography of the topography of Nanjun is quite severe, dude. There are lots of undulating hills, brother.
I know Zhuge Liang is a great strategist, but I think he's a little hard to approach.
Then he walks up to him. Oh wait, it's not that hard.
Thinking Master Ling Tong became head of his family with the sudden death of his father. Poor fellow, he's still so young, yeah. And then old dragon desecrated his father's grave. That's not really a joke anyone else should get. His father, Lord Ling Cao, was a great officer, yeah. Oh wait, never mind, you were the other guy. The macho man finished their conversation.
Master Ling Tong despises Master Gan because Master Gan killed his father. I understand how he feels, but it can't be helped. At the time, Master Gan was on the opposing side, after all.
Master Ganning is a former pirate who also used to work for Huangzhou. Despite his past, he's liked by everyone. Well, with the exception of Master Ling Tong. Speaking of which, I hope it's alright. Woo!
It's quite the eyebrow.
He's apparently the people's champion.
I can't believe he just went charging in on his own. Even a wild beast has more sense than that. Gan was my father's foe. You know, Rocky Johnson.
Rocky Johnson, yes.
I guess I don't really care what happens to him.
And Ganding's father once fought against the High Chief Peter Maivia. Don't repeat this to anyone, but I heard that Master Lu Mang used to be a real douche. I mean, dunce. But then he resolved to study, and now he's as sharp as a tack. People really can't do anything if they put their mind to it. Damn.
I know what Lord Sun Xuan asked Lady Lan Shi after Chirbi. I don't think she gave a direct answer, however.
She said no to the mirror.
Given the circumstances, I don't blame her.
Yeah, there's nothing like just kind of like sideways answering a marriage proposal, you know. It's totally legit.
The land is now divided in two. How exciting.
Makes me all freaky inside.
Doesn't seem to matter. I guess I could switch and find out what Zhou Yu says, but that's about it.
May my efforts help restore peace to the land.
They won't. Oh, if you talk to Zhou Yu, it starts the mission, so I guess we better not do that.
Well, do you want to find out what Xuan says as the non-mission starting person?
Oh, that's true. Or
Lusu.
Lusu.
After our victory at Chibi, our alliance with Liu Bei has lost its meaning. But the real value of that alliance will come into play later.
Even though it's lost its meaning.
Looking forward to the ruling of the realm. If Liu Bei is with us, we will be able to carry out more elaborate ideas.
He's like pitching some kind of proto-democracy in China.
Strength and wisdom are yours to command.
Yeah, that's what that Guns N' Roses album was about.
Oh, wow, it was a different starting guy this time. I should have... Oh, well. No, it wasn't. Never mind. I'm losing my mind.
Curse that Cao Cao. How could his defenses still be so strong after we dealt him such a crushing defeat?
Those guys didn't participate in the attack? Yes. I had thought we could keep up this momentum to take Jing province. But it seems that won't be so easy after all.
Firefly.
Also, we should not be focusing only on Cao Cao. Do you know what I mean, Lu Meng?
Oh, this is a quiz, isn't it? Someone other than Cao Cao. Oh, you mean Liu Bei?
Ding, ding, ding.
He wants to claim Jing province as well. I am getting smarter.
Ooh. Oh, snap. Oh, no, you didn't. Now you're using your head, Liu Meng. You really have come a long way. But Master Zhou Yu, I believe keeping Liu Bei alive would be in our best interests. I know you think very highly of Liu Bei. All right, let's see how this plays out. Let's let them defeat us through trickery.
God Eng is fighting in Yiling Castle alone. Our first order of business is to send him reinforcements.
Don't tell me what to do. Yes, we will break the enemy line to relieve Gan Eng. Let's leave the defense of our main forces to Ling Tong. Follow Lusu's and my orders for everything else. Now then, let us show them how to do the...
How to do the woo?
Let's show them how the woo do things.
It's a woo thing.
Let's go do that voodoo that woo do so well. I didn't bother to learn all of my techniques here.
I'm studying the techniques. Alright, can't make it up there. There's a gate. There's a gate over here, too. Oh, Gan Eng's cheating.
Yeah, we gotta help Gan Eng,
Gotta
but
go.
I gotta get to him.
Gotta get over there. Sorry, Gan Eng.
Well, you shouldn't be fighting yourself.
Why are you hitting yourself?
Got rid of it.
Skills in combat were a thing of beauty.
Yeah, they were.
Attack, Trigolio. Oh, great. Now that we've left, there's guys attacking over there. They came from behind.
So should I turn around? Bright eyes?
One of us needs to. I mean, if you feel like doing that, go ahead.
Let us work alongside each other to bring about a new age.
Feel like trustworthy. Thank you for helping me set up my betrayal. Come on, what are you doing?
What?
He said I should have known Southside would resort to dirty tricks. And we're like, we just got done launching a fire attack using magical wind control powers.
Now, you guys all taken care of. Can I get up here yet? No. So,
Oh, fine. You guys are going to be pains in the ass about it. I'll use my rage. Rembrandt rage.
This completes our capture of Yiling.
Yeah, bitch.
Now we can.
Get shot.
My lord.
my sweet lord.
Remain calm, Lumong. A good commander can turn any situation to his
I'm
advantage.
going to use this fatal wound to become stronger. As a spirit warrior from beyond the grave.
I myself shall be the bait. When they come for me, strike back. Very well. Leave it to us.
He totally stole that trick from Shingen Tagada, who was not born for several hundred years after this.
Yes. We must make haste. Proper strategy can overcome any obstacle. Show you has been injured and is in critical condition. There's no hope for us now. Show you is injured and I'm so
Great strategy. Scare your own troops into thinking they're doomed. Jihao Kun, the discount store Jihao Dun.
Xiao Kun is the tiny, adorable Zhao.
Oh, oops. I think I may have just messed something up. I think I'm not supposed to be attacking yet. This is one of those where there's plot stuff where you have to lure the enemy in. So hopefully it's not too late, but it might already be too late.
I know you can do it.
We may want to save. This is one I remember it took me several tries to get the conditions correctly.
Okay.
But if we don't get them correctly, I'm not going to sweat it too much.
So we gotta hang out in here?
Yeah, like just those... I guess we can defeat these two
Oh, well, no.
guys with
One bit is
green symbols around them.
I was looking for an opportunity to test my new tactics.
I'll fight on in the name of victory because my fighting the spirit burns bright, so it all works out.
Alright. There we go. You are. Board, bow train, and move it.
I shall return after reviewing my strategy.
No, hey buddy.
I found
Pretty impressive.
I thought we were going to be super Muso together.
There we go. Temper tantrum time.
One more for the glory of Wu.
Oh, I'm totally gonna die. Wait, why did the plan fail? So, we did something wrong because I guess we weren't supposed to leave the garrison we were in or something. I don't know, but yeah, we just got a message basically saying that the plan
It
failed.
said yes.
So I guess we need to be less aggressive and not right out of that area.
I was looking for an opportunity to test my new tactics.
Wait, what? So, that didn't take long at all. It seemed to happen even sooner that time.
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm farther back than you are, but I don't know. There's something I'm doing.
Well, I'm basically going to the main camp here.
Perfect timing. I was looking for an opportunity to test my new tactics. They lied about Joe
Are you just not supposed to fight anybody?
Well, no, because I was fighting people the whole time before, and it took a lot longer before it told us we failed. So, I don't know. I remember I had to... I think I actually broke out a fact to get this correct when I did it. I'm going to do exactly what I did before. See if I can defeat this officer. Like, maybe I
That's
need to
what I've been
defeat this
doing,
officer
but-
with a certain amount of time.
Perfect timing. I was looking for an opportunity to test my new tactics.
Okay. So I think that's a good thing. So I think we just got a message saying that the plan is going well. So save, and hopefully as soon as we continue, it doesn't say, "Joe, you lied about being injured."
I shall return after reviewing my plan.
Respond! Communication with Strut F has ceased. Carry out investigation immediately.
And so on and so forth. Light him up in a corner.
Don't think you've won. For the glory of Wu.
I think we've got to defeat them within a certain amount of time without leaving a certain
Tell
area.
the tale or something.
Yeah.
Alright.
So we want the plot to play out. I still feel bad about that DW7 video where we just completely ignored the whole plot line about Ma Chao being tricked into betraying his allies and just kind of headed for Ma Chao.
my temper tantrum. There we go.
I'm pulling back for now. One more for the glory of blue. They lied about
God damn it.
They lied about you. They didn't change the flavor like they said they were going to.
It wasn't the flavor. I believe it was the fact that it was made of people. Not shogi, of course.
I wasn't necessarily thinking about Soylent Green, but yeah,
okay.
that's...
You're going to face me. Step forward. They lied about Joe.
Oh, shit. Yeah, we might have put ourselves in a position where I saved right before mission failure, but again, we didn't... I don't know. I'm just going to not move and see what happens. Ba-da-boom. Boom.
You're going to face me. Step forward.
Maybe you have to defeat them before they get into the area where I'm at. So it seems like we fail when I make an aggressive move, because that alerts them.
One more for the glory of blue.
Alright, I'll take these guys out.
I'm pulling back for now.
Ooh, we're a little... Second unit captured the garrison on the cliff. Seems like we can move now.
Our preparations are complete.
Here we go. Yeah, boy, we figured out
Landed where
whatever
I
was supposed to be happening. I think it's still possible to fail this thing, though.
Well, sure, we die.
Time to lure out DTF. Now's our chance. Attack.
What? What's happening? This is the last thing I need right now.
Alright, Legion.
Your skills in combat were a thing of beauty.
Today's just not enough. I'll come back again when I'm feeling better.
Yuan and John Chris are non-fantastic.
Disappeared.
Yeah, just teleport then.
Pincer tag and shit. Okay, so I think this is another one where it's very possible to fail our secret mission. So try to do the pincer attack stuff exactly the right way.
Alright, what is the pincer attack stuff?
Well, I'm glad you asked. There's green.
Squares.
So I think we have to advance in a very specific order. Without getting too... I don't know. I remember this being like a complete pain in the ass to figure out. So head towards Xiao Yuan and Zhang He from the cliff. So we have to make our way to those two green squares that are right next to each other underneath the main
bottom.
objective. But we got to do that last and hit everything else on the way. I think.
Okay. So we have to go from a... It's going to be complicated.
Yeah, I can't figure out how we get to that one. All right, so if we go...
Do you snake all the way down from the southeast and then go up? Well, no, because you'd run across them first if you did that.
I think if we... You see where we have our little... I think Gan Ning is now located, possibly. No. You see how there's a blue general... Let's see if I can actually find the general. All right, you see where Lu Su is. That's, I
Sure.
guess, you, right?
No, not
No.
this time.
your Lume. I think if we go where he is and go east and then north,
It's sort of, yeah, all the way to the...
periodically saving, in case we trigger an error. But yeah,
Okay.
it's got to be some kind of
Probably
path
going
like
that way.
that. So where the hell am I exactly? I think
We're both in the sort of...
this killing path here that we used to take out.
So let's run back down here.
So you can win this mission without doing all this stuff, folks, but you don't get the stars needed to have control of the hypothetical path. But I'm not alone.
I respect you so little. I didn't even bother to change off of the weapon specialty.
I want to rock right now. I'm a base and a key to get down.
My name's Johnny's Ball. I can't get down. I'm laying my life on the line here, so let's make sure this strategy works. Normally, I wouldn't care if our strategies are successful or not. Okay, now I'm
I
not...
don't want to go over there yet. We want to go all the way north, or...
I don't know. This might be a good place to throw it on a save.
Yeah, okay.
But hopefully, again, hopefully it's not like a quarter of a second away from someone saying they were lying about their leader being injured.
I was about to say, you know I'm eventually going to get off my crazy slice and dice and attack. Why don't you just let me do it?
Good and plenty of death. My fighting spirit and various body parts burn bright.
Oh, those are armor unit cabins. Right then. I need to get up here. You know that. Yep. Let's go. Okay, so not through that way.
Come on, Dog Chow. Come on, Dog Chow. Come on, Dog Chow. Just stop doing the weapon switch attack, Dog Chow. It's just delaying the inevitable.
Oh man, I'm really hoping I managed to sweep in there and get
So
the
you came
final.
here from the other direction, but
Yes.
I don't know how to
We
get
don't want to go.
Sorry it took us so long. But we're ready to make
Or
up for
do I
lost
want to
time.
go over here, or do I want to wait?
I don't know.
Now, you guys are underneath, so...
Well, luckily you can't do anything about it, bitch.
Come on, Liu Chang. Blow up and turn into goodies. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for making us laugh about enemies turning into goodies. I did. Damn, he executed me.
Oh, I mean, you know, he did say that he would do that.
That's big in talking about execution. Surprise! Well, I mean, I'm up here to where we were supposed to, the guys we were supposed to attack, but we're supposed to attack them from the cliffs. Whatever that means.
So, you see where these guys are? I wonder if you have to go all the way back to...
Who are these guys?
Sorry. You see my character arrow, which is...
Yes.
Yes. The guy that I'm right next to, but obviously just beneath.
Right.
If you start where that guy is and trace backwards, you'd have to be all the way to the north. You see there's another fortress at the very north.
How do we get there?
I think we'd have to backtrack around out to the gate. You might
If
have
you
to go
went
in through
north,
the middle.
west, north, east, it looks like there's a way. I know, I'm tempted to save. I wish I could save on a different slot. I don't think we've triggered failure yet, but I don't.
No.
I'm not sure.
Okay. Yeah, fly.
I guess I'll save. Because I'm about to. Well, I'll just run right up to the two guys who showed up and see if.
Oh, like pincer attack failed.
Yeah, I'm thinking that'll happen, but if I just attack Xiao Yu and Yuan and Chen. Oh. Yeah, you've seen through it in terms of I walked right up to you and attacked you. Beautiful strategy there. Alright, so that was a good time to save after all.
Let's force it out. Not up there. Let's go over here. And over here, can I get to... No? Find a way up and out.
So this battle, our enemy is not the enemy army so much as it is figuring out what the game wants us to do.
You will not go any further. I shall see to it personally. These systems are going to yield. In which case, I shall have to force my way through.
There.
You are the bestest. You're godlike.
I must return while I am still able.
Man. Like when you can get them from your, like, special grapple throw style attack.
Yeah.
Nope, I still need to figure out a way to get up on that bridge. I need to get all up ons. Alright, if I get up here, I'm at a higher plane.
It looks like we're running into the same
Bridge
issue.
over here. There's a gatekeeper here, so this
That's
way hasn't been taken yet. Somehow.
yeah, gatekeepers are a good sign, actually.
Yeah.
Cowardly lion.
Yeah, you kind of do. You kind of do got to fall back.
Burning finger.
There are guards on the top of the cliff. We can't go any further.
Oh, destroy the lookout tower, eh? Okay. We've already defeated all the enemy army, but...
Well, no, there are some generals that appear to have cropped up behind us.
Okay, so the
in
lookout
the,
tower is
northwest.
very close to where we already are.
Reinforcements have arrived. There are still guards.
Yeah, is this it?
We have no
I think
choice
so.
but to advance.
Oh, I just tapped. I just like leaned against it and exploded.
Oh man. But we just did exactly what we were told to do. We may have found a spot from which we can't recover, like... Oh, actually, no, never mind. It's been a few minutes since we saved, so we got to attack that tower. I'm wondering if we have to avoid... Like, there's somebody who had already spotted us, and it didn't trigger mission failure yet. I'm wondering if it would be a good idea for me to just not drive back through all that shit and let you do this.
I'm willing, I guess.
No, I'm kind of not doing what I said, though.
You will not go any further. I shall seek
Yeah, did it say UA Jin spotted us?
No, I mean, I killed him
A long time ago, yeah.
a long time. How dare you switch to a weakness when you're going to be killed in one more hit? So I'll never get the chance to use the super cool combo on you.
I must return while I am still able. One more for the glory of Wu.
So we need to pay attention to who it was that... If we fail again, we need to see the name of who spotted us.
I thought it just said someone.
I think it named a specific person. I don't know. Anyway, we've been riding around killing a lot of people without getting spotted up to this point, so...
There you go, now your crowd is cleared out.
Cleared out your sinuses there. I may have doomed it as Xiao Yu, just riding across here at all. But it does seem kind of a dick move that they wouldn't tell us that we'd already failed. It's like an Infocom game if we've already failed and it doesn't tell us till we get to the end. Or King's Quest game, an early King's Quest.
Or police quest, and you don't file the report against... It's pretty effective at crowd control once you get them going.
Sorry.
One more for the glory of Wu.
And we haven't failed yet.
There are guards on the top of the hill. Can't go any further.
Okay.
Enemy reinforcements have arrived. There are still guards
So I gotta
ahead,
just
but we have
destroy
no
this
choice
thing.
but to advance.
Maybe we had to wait for that message. Yue Jin. Alright, it says Yue Jin discovered us. And he's the plot character that you defeated earlier.
There are some enemy intruders over here. Tighten the defenses in the surrounding area. Looks like we've...
So, this is getting crazy, but it said Yue Jin. Is there a way you can avoid engaging him? Because they triggered... What the hell is this? They triggered some dialogue with Zhou Yu saying, well, if I can't avoid you, I must go through you.
I think maybe it's going to be a real long way around, but I think I can manage to not engage him.
Okay. So I think that's what it would have to be.
Because like honestly, you're closer. I'm thinking I would have to go all the way around the southern corner of the southern end of the
No,
map.
you can't. I've tried that. There actually is no connection between where I am and that place that looks like it's connected to the south.
All right, there is. Well, in that case, then there's no way, because you have to go past the north. We're basically underneath right now, and he's guarding the way that you climb back up to get to the bridge to get across to the.
So it looks like we probably made a wrong turn earlier, and we weren't supposed to be down here where we are now before he came out. So we might not be able to do this. Unless we wait and let somebody else fight him. Because he's engaged with
Like, I don't know
Shenwu.
why.
Or maybe I have to defeat him instead of you.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, let's see what happens if I ride up to him. Or if it makes any difference. I think we're
horse
probably
over
just
there.
boned. But anyway, folks, at this point, if we don't succeed in the pincer attack, you've seen the lengths we went to try to make it work. I don't know, is there any other way?
Isn't there anything to be said for a nice
Saiyan
cup
mass.
of tea?
For Saiyan Mass. No, because we have to... Yeah, you pretty much got to skirt past him.
Hey, buddy, I'm just gonna
Here, Bill.
I'm gonna hang out here, I guess.
Although there was some... I'm saving now, because why not? But there was some stuff where some more dialogue seemed like it was playing than did last. Like, we shouldn't have advanced quite so fast once we got past...
Seems like I was able to destroy the tower, and then somehow that triggered the losing dialogue.
Yeah,
Or-
like, I think we need to wait and destroy the tower until some more plot stuff has happened, possibly. There's no...
Or
Like,
it may be that they're saying, ha ha ha, we see through your plan, and, like, literally...
no, I'm almost positive that to get all of these stars, you have to do this. I'm just going to try not to engage him. Okay, I did not trigger any dialogue with him there. I managed to get around him somehow without triggering it. Maybe he figures I'm too wounded to be a threat. Oh, Chen Wu's unit defeated Yue Jin.
Oh, so Yue Jin's dead?
Yeah, I think
What should
so.
I do?
You can probably advance safely. I guess I'll throw it on a save. It seems like at this point we've either licked this or we haven't. Because, yeah, he got defeated by somebody else. I think that maybe was what was supposed to happen. When you trigger the dialogue with... Because it does seem like when we have that dialogue, it is dialogue that says that he knows we're here, he's fighting us personally.
Yeah.
I'm just going to avoid killing any officers that I don't have to kill. We are going to have to kill Dong Hang.
Alright, I'm all turned in.
I'll just hang out for a minute and see what the dialogue says.
There are guards on the top of the fort. We can't go any further.
Now we just move this way.
Enemy reinforcements have arrived. There are still guards ahead, but we have no choice but to advance.
Now it still says it. Alright, fuck, I don't care anymore. Like, Yue Jin got defeated, and he still managed to spot us.
Well, yeah, I mean, that had happened the pretty much every time we've gotten this particular bad
Yeah, but I
end.
thought we got it to the point where, like, he was defeated without triggering the dialogue that showed he had clearly spotted us. I mean, if we had multiple saved spots and we could go back to before we crossed the bridge, I'd try it. But now we'd have to redo the mission, so... Just take it from me, folks. The dialogue is very slightly different, and you get credit for completing the pincer attack if you, I guess, hit the bridges in a different sequence. And I did it off-screen in one-player mode once by probably following a fact that told me exactly where to go. Kind of annoying that I was all the way to where we needed to go to defeat everybody, and then, you know, I was right there where I could fight Zhang He and all them and just left because game didn't want me to be there.
Alright, tower's gone. Alright. Well, let's just keep going. Hey, this place is empty now. It's been all cleared of dudes.
So yeah, we'll brute force it. Except that I can't get in. Shit.
PPP.
PPP.
Have you joined the new fraternity, Pa?
Well,
Oh,
they all
really?
got
Kinda
defeated,
like
so this gate still doesn't open. We didn't get any wonderful dialogue from Zhang He either as a result of all this.
that? You mean a beautiful dialogue?
Beautiful dialogue. Beautiful, beautiful.
My horse is such an excellent dancer.
What?
My horse is an excellent dancer. Good at shimmy shaking around.
This might be a way in. Nope, that's not a way in either. I bet if we did the pincer attack, all those gates would have opened, but wouldn't make any sense for it to be the case, but it would have happened. Fuck this pincer attack, man. I mean, the officers who needed we needed a pincer attack to defeat were all defeated off screen by our generic generals after we finally triggered it failing. So I don't know that we were ever in that much danger. I don't think it makes any difference to the final cinematic that plays. I could be wrong. Because when we knew for sure we were failing this attack, Zhou Yu did say something about this might be his final mission. Shut up.
Wait, you found it.
Relentless demon, huh? Yeah, check you out. You're relentless.
Give you all the love that I got. Fighting all of the doors to get in there that are closed.
You have to come from the south.
WWE.
Fires of Hell shall engulf you for showing no mercy.
That's not a pay-per-view anyone should see.
I have been bested. Commander, your strategies were magnificent.
It's too bad you couldn't execute them.
so clearly.
But you didn't block my horse strategy.
Well, that made me feel
It
better.
is finished, my lord. Yes. Now all of
I'm
Jing
glad he said
provinces-
that. I mean,
Xiangyang has been taken by Guan Yu of Liu Bei's forces.
What?
What? My lord. My wound led me to panic. And I lost sight of the bigger picture.
Not save loading a bunch to do a pincer attack that won't work anyway.
Shall remember this mistake.
Yep. Zhou Yu, guy who made a mistake.
Lu Su, you understand the framework of my plan to divide the land into...
Even if you're not able to execute it.
I do.
then by the power vested in me.
You must complete it. What do you mean?
What do you think he means?
Now I know how Sun Tzu felt.
I feel pretty bad.
Nearly dead.
Who knew that having someone to entrust things to would feel quite so...
Jacques Yao, I need you to carry on my strategies.
Lead Wu to victory. My lord!
Nice of him to mention his wife as he passes, but...
Deck out coming.
Zhou Yu's desperate strategy paid off, and Wu was able to expel Cao Cao's forces from Jing province.
However, Liu Bei took that opportunity to seize Jing province for himself. He declared his right to ownership over the territory.
Not wanting to be surrounded by enemies on both sides, Wu had little choice but to agree. Welcome to the afterlife, Shou. You're dead.
Shou proposed a marriage alliance between Liu Bei and Sun Shang, and I don't know if I've been to bring the two kingdoms together. I don't know.
Later on, Shou succumbed to the injuries he obtained at Nanjun, and he was succeeded by Lu Su.
In order to continue Zhou strategy, Lu Su strengthened Wu's footing while waiting for an opportunity to present itself. Bye.
Then, after several years had passed, Liu Bei obtained the lands of Bashu and Yi province. Oh, I'm also dead.
I suppose that's true. After hearing this news, Wu demanded that Liu Bei return the lands and shit.
However, the demand was refused by Guan Yu, who had been tasked with defending Jing province.
Not willing to back down, Wu advanced his troops toward Jing.
Lu Su, Lu Meng, and Han Dang prepared to face off against Guan Yu, the god of war. Player 2 has joined this battle, which is pretty awesome. But I kind of want to go back, if we get a chance, to the stage select screen to make sure that we were supposed to be able to do that fucking attack. We'll do that next time, folks. For now, that fucking pincer attack. For now, we're going to call it a video. I'm the Mysterious JG.
I'm Bobo the Vulture.
We're glad that you guys appreciate our brilliant strategies that didn't work, and we hope to see you next time before you escape on your horse.
Bye.